about out of offices, what's okay and what's not okay.
So you guys are writing an email. And of course, this Dubai manager's fun approach made headlines because a Dubai marketing manager, Aina Pahwa, recently asked if her out-of-office email was suitable for work. Now, the email subject line read as "Love is in the air," and it began with a friendly "Hi there."
She basically said she'll be out of office from October 8th to 11th, attending a wedding where she'll be fully committed to cake testing, questionable dance moves, and even maybe even catching the bouquet. She also mentioned that she'd have limited access to emails while she's away.
Now, the results are in. A whopping of 75% of her audience said yes, it's perfectly fine. To make this even more engaging, people chimed in with their own advice for disconnecting while out of the office.
I think that's what people need. So if you want to disconnect while you're out of office, leave your laptop behind, shut off email notifications on your phone.
I mean, as well, you can write a detailed handover for the colleague covering for you. And remember, if you're not saving lives, like you guys are not a doctor, you don't need to be on an urgent call. So whether you're at a wedding or just taking that much needed time off, it's very important to disconnect and truly disconnect, not just disconnect, like
truly disconnect. Yes. What do you think of the out of office email?
I think honestly, I think it's very like casual. I think it's fine. I think it's like good. It doesn't need to be very formal. I think it's fine. What do you think?
Yeah, I think it's totally fine. I think it totally depends on the industry. And I think when you're in, like, I'm always surprised by the casual nature of some emails I get. Like, loads of people message me, they'll be like, hey, babe. I'm like, why are you babing me? I'm not your babe. You know what I mean? Like, because there's this, like, assumption of nearly friendship because it's a casual industry and there's so much like hanging out. No offense to anyone who's calling me babe, I just feel weird about it because I don't call people babe.
Yeah.
But I guess if it's normal for you. But I think when you're in a casual industry, I really like this email, but I think if you're in corporate, it would be very random. But in our industry, like, this is cute. And I like that you said maybe even catching a bouquet.
I mean, to be honest with you, I think that the email is perfectly fine. However, like, as well, even in our casual industry, that it should be like, you know, like there's like a thin line between being too casual and being like nice and friendly and casual.
Yeah. No, I think this is fun.
Yeah.
I like this. This is fun.
I like this.
In general, because I think this normalizes and humanizes a person.
Yeah. But I have a question for you. Do you truly, and you need to answer this, do you truly disconnect when you are on leave?
Obviously.
Yeah. It's very important,
right? Like,
it's very essential.
But our work is news, so I disconnect for work. But like, I'll always be aware of
news. So if
what's
you find
going
something
on in Dubai, well, I wouldn't even. I wouldn't. If I find something, I probably wouldn't share it in with the team because I know there's a wide team who find the same thing. So I fully disconnect from work, but then work also. In terms of the news is like part of life as well, so like you're aware, but it's not work.
Do you leave your laptop in the office and everything to maybe not have the urge to like, oh my god, this is urgent, I will work on it?
I use this for personal stuff too. Of course, I don't leave my laptop in the office, but I don't use like I don't. Yeah, I don't think. Do you disconnect? Like, I don't think we really need to stay connected because we've got a team that connects for us when we're away.
That is true, but I don't know why. It's like, when I do take leave, I get this like anxiety inside of me. It's like, should I check? Should I not check? Should I like, I don't know, snoop in? And then I open the laptop and I'm like, oh, it's okay, Farah, you know what? Close it. You're taking the day off, or you're relaxing, you're disconnecting. But I don't know, because like as well, I do struggle with like that anxiety.
I think you're right. I know what you mean. I think there's always that buffer period. So like if you're going away for like 2 weeks, on the day I'm going away, the evening, and the next morning I'll be in. But then you realize that like it totally depends on your job and industry. But like for me, I realize that being in doesn't really have much value because just poking your head in isn't really going to change anything. You kind of have to like be fully in it. So that I switch off.
That's true.
Especially, and then it also depends how far away you are. Like if I'm just off for a day and I'm at a pool, I might be in and out.
Okay.
Checking on things. But if I'm in Ireland, different time zone,
you'd be like, bye.
See you later.
I'm out of here. Bye, guys.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know, because like for me, it's like it's very like I always have this like anxiety. Like my main issue is the fact that I have like the anxiety, and it's like I try my best to be like, let it be. Let it be. Don't even look. Don't even look. No looking. No looking. And I think, by the way, a lot of this generation struggle with the same issue as I do.
Yeah, it's interesting how I think everyone has their own things that they deal with, and interesting how we want to label them.
Yeah.
And how we can casually label some things and the true meaning of what they are and how it affects us. But work and Gen Zs.
Yeah. I need to
get to the bottom of that. It's 8:53 on Wednesday morning. We're super excited because tomorrow morning we're going to have Shireen Ahmed on the show, former host of Lovin Dubai and now representing Bahrain at Miss Universe 2024 in Mexico City. That's happening tomorrow. So please join in then. Again, we'll go live at 8:30.